to the Spring Prima Doll Hop. I am so glad that you decided to join us today. I know that you are going to be so inspired by all of the talented ladies that are in the hop lineup. I will have all of them listed in the description box below. And the hop is hosted by Robyn Pitts, who is Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs, and myself, Michelle Randolph, Shabby Chic Chick. And the rules for my giveaway are that you must be 18 years or older, a visible subscriber to all of the channels, and you must leave a comment on my channel as well and give for the thumbs up. It is open to US and international subscribers. And I do have a short video if you need to make sure the channel list of subscriptions are visible, and I will leave it link to it in the description box below. And the hop closes April the 15th, and the winner will be announced next Saturday on April 17th. You want to make sure you check the description box for the giveaway rules, as well as the list of all the hop participants. This project is also a design team project for ASC Craft Supplies, and they have given me a coupon code, and that is for 10% off any regular price purchases in the store. And the code is Michelle10. And also, if you spend $75 or more, you will receive free shipping. And what I have created today is the My Garden Seed Basket. It is a dreaming tree fowl, which is in the Garden Goodies SVG bundle. And I will leave a link to it in the description box as well. So all of the important information will be there. And the paper collection that I used from ASC is this Flower Garden by Carta. And the doll stamps that I chose to use today are Melissa and Meg. And as you can see here, Meg comes with 12 different stamps and Melissa comes with 6. So I did use a couple of the stamps, additional stamps from Meg in my project. And the little flowers here that you can see are from ASC as well. And they are the mini Sweetheart Blossoms and the regular Sweetheart Blossoms. And for my dolls, I used my Copic markers and colored them. And I did paper piece their outfits. And then I did take my Copics and just add some shading to them as well. And I'll turn it to the side here real quick so you can see. I put some pop dots under some of the pieces of the skirts. I cut it apart and put underneath just to add extra dimension, as well as on Meg's shirt. I double layered it as well and put a pop dot along the bottom. And I did add a little mini Sweetheart Blossom here to her waistband. I just love working with the Prima Dolls, and they are created by Julia Nutting. And I also used some Nuvo drops from ASC here on the greenery that is growing up the trellis for the flowers. And I just love the colors in the paper collection. I thought they were so pretty and so springy. And you can see a little bit of the paper here that has the butterflies on it. And I also used my Copics just to add a little bit of shading to the gate. And on camera, my yellows seem to be a lot brighter than what they are in person. It's more of a creamy yellow versus a bright yellow. We'll just turn the basket as we go around here. And I just thought this was a really pretty design, and it's super simple to put together. And then the back mimics the front. And here's another stamp that is sprinkle seeds of kindness wherever you go. And I just love that saying. And I've added some more of the little blossoms down here along on the bottom, as well as some of the Nuvo drops. And I did use a shimmery white cardstock, so I hope that's showing up. And I love the little hearts that were included in the fowl. And I did pop dot this back one. And the ones that are on the inside, I just glued down so they wouldn't, come off as you're putting things in and out of the basket. Just turn it. So this, it's the same all the way around. But I thought this was a great project to swap with a crafty friend or send some happy mail, because we can put some goodies on the inside as I have here. And I just created some kites, and I do believe this is an SVG fowl, and I left them blank so my recipient could decorate the front how they chose. So there are the kites. And then I love making these embroidery hoops. So I've created those once again, and I've used some flowers from ASC. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. And then I did make some rolled flowers to go with it as well. And this is another silhouette store fowl, and I will leave the links to these in the description box below. And I love these leaves. These are new to me, and they are in the Silhouette store, but I love them, and they're made for the rolled flowers. So they have a little circle there, and you just add them to your flower that you created. And I did ink the edges of the flowers, and it just really makes the petals pop, I think, when you add a little bit of ink. And once again, the yellows seem so bright on camera. They're more of a creamy yellow. And I forgot to mention the little kindness stamp, and I went ahead and used it because it just fit perfectly on the arch. And then I used this little stamp down here that has the little seed. Those were really cute. I do have a short tutorial, so stay tuned for that. Should be a fairly simple SVG file to put together. I have just laid the fence pieces on the base of the basket, and I'm going to glue the fence pieces down as I have them laid out. And I'm going to glue this little yellow frame for the door right here. And I'm just going to line this up against the fence and along the score line running along the bottom and the score line running along the side. And I'll take my scraper just to make sure there's no air bubbles. I'm going to line all of the pieces along the score lines, like so. This piece will go along here between the score lines and run the bottom along that score line, and then the other piece is the same way, other than it just has the gate. Now I'm just going to glue the pieces down between the score lines as I did it on that piece. And this is the front piece. I just realized I started with the back piece first. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and glue on the hinges and the latch. Okay, so now we've got our white pieces put together. Let's put our greenery that goes along the top here. So I'm just going to lay these out. All I'm going to do is match them up, and I'm going to glue these like so together. I'm going to bring in back in this piece, and I'm just going to glue these to the base like so. And I'm going to do the same thing to the back piece. I'm going to glue our heart pieces right here. And I did pop dot the smaller heart to the larger heart. I'm going to wait, I think, and put these on once I put the basket together. So what I want to do now is I'm going to glue this tab to the back of that picket. And we'll just put glue on this tab. So now I've got that tab glued together. I'm just going to close it in half. And I'm folding this tab back. And I'm going to put some glue. And I'm just going to fold it over and line this up like that. And I'm just going to take these tabs and put some glue on the bottom. Just want to make it nice and square. So you can squeeze your, more or less it's just a box. I'm going to turn it over, make sure it looks nice and square. I'm lining it up on my grid lines on my mat just to make sure it looks nice and square. And this time I'm going to grab my long bone folder and just give that a burnish. And then we have this piece. I'm just going to put glue on the back of it and drop it in. we're going to put our decorative pieces along the bottom. And making sure I have the right way here. Okay, there we go. So there are score marks on 2 of them, on 2 sides of this piece. And there's score marks, and I have them along this side, so it's going to go here. And then there's another piece that doesn't have any score marks, and that goes on the very back. So you want to make sure when you're putting these on, you're matching the curves. So we're just going to check that again. And I did go around the edges with some ink. I'm just going to put glue on this, making sure it goes along the bottom. And now I'm just going to turn it on its side, and I'm just going to go ahead and put glue on this and wrap it around. And then the side piece just goes along, and it does wrap along the back of the box. And now we can do the other side, and this goes along like that. We're going to do the same thing like we did on the other side. Just put some glue and wrap it around. We have the back piece, and I'm just going to glue it along the back. And I did not realize I was going to be covering the inside of my basket. So I would recommend covering the inside if you want to before you form the basket. It would just be easier. And that way you could do 3 sides. You just couldn't do the side where the tab connects it. And then after you glue your tab down, then you could put the inside pieces. Well, this concludes my presentation for my garden seed basket. Make sure to check the description box for all of the HOP participants, and I will have links to ASC Craft Supplies online store as well. And remember to use my coupon code Michelle10 for 10% off any regular price purchases, and any order $75 or more ships free. Thanks so much for joining us today for the Spring Prima Doll Hop. I hope that you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.